All right, let's turn our attention to the stock market now. The Nigerian equities market traded marginally on Wednesday section, with the benchmark index gaining about 0.12%. That's about 59.29 basis points to settle at 49,475.43 basis points against Tuesday's session. Now, the market capitalization gained about 3 billion naira on Wednesday's session, closing at 26.91 trillion naira. Now, sustained interest in Tier 1 banking, including Zenith Bank, Guaranty Trust Bank, holding company, FBN Holdings PLC, drove the market positive performance, offsetting losses in Access Holdings PLCs and Gerigu Power PLC. Now, let's look at the. You may look at this as a Santa Claus rally now, given the fact that it's just about a few days, so one more trading day to go ahead of the Christmas holiday. Let's get talking now as we assess the investor position and, of course, the current sentiment in the market. Ambrose Omodian is Chief Research Officer, Investor Consulting Limited. He joins us via the telephone. Thank you for joining us, Ambrose. We appreciate your time. Talk to us. Would you consider this as the last minute hour of market movement, or if you prefer, Santa Claus rally ahead of the Christmas? Talk to us about the factors responsible for the recent gain witnessed in the market.
Yeah, actually, yes, as you just said, I would say this is a continued bull rally for almost straight 6 days now. We have seen the market in the green. But if you look at the green that we are seeing, I would say this is a marginal green, that it has been held by some blue chip stocks. But we have not seen an all-round market rally across both the high caps, low cap, and medium. We are just seeing a selective medium caps and low cap stock gaining, and that's why we have not seen a huge kind of change. Apart from the market has crossed the 49,000 mark, which is good, and also heading for the 50,000 mark before the end of the year. But the good thing is that we are seeing more gainers than losers. But because we are not seeing the high price stock gaining this period, we have not seen that leap in terms of gain. But the good thing is that the sentiment in the market remains positive. As of yesterday, we saw about 77 buy position and just 3% sell position. Then the buyers are in charge. That means the buying power in the market is high. And there's a lot of investors seeing high dividend yields in some stocks. That also kind of their yield is ahead of what they are seeing also in fixed income markets, especially in Treasury and others. As we now, the average yield for bond is around 14 to 16%, which is also far below the inflation. But getting the period involved for those fixed income yield is more than a year and not the stock. But in equity market, we are seeing that the dividend yield that these are looking attractive are less than 30 to 4 months to make that percent. Like today, we saw that in the last 7 weeks, we have seen the GDP return about 25% in less than 2 months. That tells you that these are the position people are taking now, so that we are seeing a shorter period to make a higher return. People are looking at equity, and also money flow index in the market that show that funds are entering the stock market. But we have not seen commercial volumes to support this fund flow into the market. That means stocks where funds are entering individual stock, not the whole market. That's why we have not seen a big gain that also show that the market is up. But speak now, most of the blue chip companies and the high capital are still flat at the open of the year, the month of December. But I believe that going towards the end of the year and end of the quarter recession after the holiday, we might see a move there. But for me, the market is very, very healthy. We are seeing market above 200 moving average, and also we are seeing it maintaining an uptrend. We call it a markup phase, which is also good for the market. But one thing, we see a higher gain once a year. The recovery is still on a track.
Now, Ambrose, one would have thought that investors will be spending this Christmas, but it looks like the tide has changed. We see more, like you rightly pointed out, that we see more funds entering into the equities market. Why is that? We should be seeing more spending than savings, but not the case now.
No, actually, we have today and tomorrow to see public activities, because actually there's probably what we call a top-end chart or pattern in the market. We have seen it in several days in the market, but does not really respond to that top-end. That means we might see a reversal in the trend. But the good thing is that There are still value in the market. I mean, value stock as telling below their intrinsic value. But that investors are seeing that there's opportunity in these stocks to give a higher return in the short term because they have seen the performance of this company in terms of their earnings that will support the payout at the end of the year. And those earnings are strong. And I said it in this program, several like 2 months ago, that most of the companies that I've seen after the third quarter, about 10 to 15 have surpassed their performance as at full year with the third quarter result. While about 80 to 70 to 80 of them have also gone high for what they did or close to what they did in full year. It tells you that we're going to see a better result despite the headwinds we experienced this year and the uncertainties and up and down we saw with the macroeconomic data. Companies on the exchange are still doing well. But if this trend continues again into the new year because the recovery is still strong, we might see after the election a boom. That's why a design investor or trader will be positioned ahead of those expectations because every investment is again the future, not the past performance.
I think we don't have much time, and I would have asked you the outlook for today, but we have to leave it now. I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you for your time on Business Breakfast. We appreciate you.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. You're still watching Business Breakfast coming to you live from our studio. Still to come after the break, domestic airlines warned that passengers to expect flight delays and cancellations during the Yuletide as scarcity of aviation fuel worsened. Well, this is our conversation next when we return from these commercials. Please stay with us.